All right, for the very latest, we're joined by Free State Acting Provincial Manager for EMS, Sidney Dywili. Good evening, Sidney. It appears the situation is now under control. What exactly does this mean?
This actually means that the fire has been controlled and the specialists are on scene, and they have confirmed that their situation is now under control, and they've indicated that it was just a container carrying detonators, which is a far lesser risk.
And then has now the road been cleared? Can motorists continue to use that road, or traffic is still being diverted to other routes?
Traffic is still being diverted to other routes, as you initially indicated. The road has not yet been fully cleared, but they are busy still assessing the situation of the container and working on it. So once they have cleared, they will indicate.
All right. Now, just for the benefit of those who might have just joined us, please do share with us exactly what happened this afternoon resulting in that truck catching fire.
What actually happened, it was around 11 o'clock this morning. The truck was traveling from Cape Town to Kempton Park, carrying 2 containers of mine explosives. So what actually then happened was that the Intercape bus actually lost control as it had a tire burst, and the rim of the Intercape actually caused a felt fire. Now, with that felt fire, that led to a lot of smoke filling the N1, which then caused 3 light motor vehicles that were traveling towards Johannesburg to actually collide with each other in the smoke due to reduced visibility. And with that happening, this truck was right behind them in that smoke when the truck driver realized that he was now close to this incident that has just happened. In trying to avoid the incident, he swerved to the side where he went into the veld, which was actually already on fire, which caused the truck to catch fire.
And of those that were left injured, is it those perhaps in the 3 vehicles, or it was the truck driver who was injured in all of this?
It was the initial incident from the 3 light motor vehicles. Those had minor injuries. However, they did not want to be transported to a hospital. They were discharged on scene and went back to their homes.
And then as for the truck driver, did he remain on scene or he has since left?
No, the truck driver has remained on scene as he has to take care of the truck and the contents thereof, technically taking care of his belongings.
Now, speaking of the contents thereof, do we at this point know the exact kind of explosives? Because again, we asked in the previous interview what exactly were those explosives, and all we could get was that they related to mines. These would be explosives that are used in mines. Do we know the exact kind of explosives at this point?
The only thing that the police specialists were willing to actually assist and explain to us was that these are just detonators. So that's all that we needed to know, that they are of a lesser risk and we should not cause a panic, as these are just detonators and they are able to control them. So the situation is actually a lot better than what we had anticipated.
All right. And then as for the containers, the 2 being separated, you're saying they've now been successfully separated, or they're still working on separating the 2 and lifting the one on the crane?
They have separated the 2. So they are now working on ensuring that they are safe to remove.
All right. Sidney, thank you very much for that update. We will certainly try and touch base once there's an indication that, in fact, traffic is now proceeding as normal. Thank you very much for that. That is Free State Acting Provincial Manager for EMS, Sidney Dywili, just giving us the very latest from that incident from a bit earlier on today.